What's poppin', everybody? It's a Saber Fighter 4. I got some Yu-Gi-Oh matches today in Master Duel, and we're gonna be using gadgets. It's been a little while, I would say, but I quite like this deck. Slightly updated it since last time. I just took out some cards and put in some more offensive-oriented cards like the extra Destroyer Dynamos. I used to only run one. Now I have at least two in this deck. Added some of the Dynamo back row as well. I got like the really good one that you use it and you can basically equip a gadget from the deck, double the attack. It's a quite a good back row card for this deck. But anyway, we're gonna go to our rank 4 play. Usually it's the Yugioh Gigant, but Abyss Dweller this time because I had a feeling this dude was gonna have something. Destroy the monster, and on his turn we chain Abyss Dweller. No graveyard effects, so couldn't really do much. Okay, not so bad. And you just kind of have to just control your way to victory with this deck. It's not really an OTK deck. I mean, it has the ability to if you have like the Destroyer Golem Dynamo, but you're not always going to be able to make those rat little combos with this deck. It's gonna struggle. I mean, this sort of gadget deck by no means is it a tier 1 deck, maybe even a tier 2 deck. Like all of the cards, like all of the monsters, Gold Gadget, Silver Gadget, and the original like traffic lights gadgets, red, green, and yellow, they're floaters basically. They give you that +1 on summon. Well, I mean, Silver Gadget and Gold Gadget give you that plus, that replacement effect when they die, but they also let you mini flock the board, extra summon. So they do shit. It's just that the competition is just so much more quicker, faster, more broken. All of the shit, all of these decks do. Like my opponent using virtual world here. Like I'm doing a good job at checking them, but on their good day, I was gonna struggle against them with the gadgets. I mean, perhaps, I guess. It depends on the back row. It depends on a lot of things. I actually acquired a lot of back row too, like a lot of the good back row finally. I got my second Solemn Notice, Solemn Strike, and I got a Solemn Warning too, which I quite like. So good shit. It's going to chain the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, negate my searching with Gigant, but it's fine because I'm basically going to get game here, do enough damage. So this guy didn't really do much, but I guess we'll take the victory if we can. Virtual World is always a deck that I enjoy destroying. One of those decks that do all the unfair shit. I mean, it's not as bad as other ones. Like I just really hate a lot of other decks a lot more. Like Tri Brigade, fucking Flower and Drace, Flower Breeze, however the fuck you say those names. God, I hate that archetype. But the time will come when I'll talk about it more in depth. Now is not the time. So what is this guy running? He's running the Raider Raptors. Little, I guess, Zexal in the Arc 5 no, it's not a Zexal, but it's an XYZ archetype, what I meant to say. In the Arc 5 era, like these soldier dudes, if you watch the anime. Can do a bunch of stupid shit, but it's kind of like some shittier Black Wings, I would say, at least for me. So, gonna use Call of the Haunted to get the red gadget and making this play. I get my search, and there's not gonna be any tricks. If there's a gadget, Destroyer Dynamo can't be destroyed by battle. But I guess his plan wasn't really to kill me, was to just kill himself so he can get this guy out. So yeah, not gonna work. This guy isn't reading cards. But this dude is one of those monsters that, you get him out, is unaffected by everything, and if I had like a kaiju, I would have easily just checked it. But we don't have those in this deck, so I'm gonna have to, well, to be honest, I don't really have any out in this deck for this guy, just to get rid of him. I can't really get any super beat stick, a super strong beat stick over 3500 to destroy it by battle, and I can't really destroy it or target it with effects. So I just went into the machine train, get some poke and damage, and This guy, I can just see he doesn't really know what he's doing. Maybe he's just so confident, or he just thinking, I just get this dude out and then I win with Raid Raptors. That's his thinking. So get my floating effect with the train. That's really good. And since he's stupid enough to play other monsters down, we're just gonna do some more damage onto them. I think that's the only thing I can do. So summon the Dynamo Gadget dude as well. I just say Gadget dude for all the names. I don't remember all of their names. So attack, 1400 damage, and then do some extra damage as well. So before you know it, this guy's in the danger zone. But it's just not quite enough. I mean, even if I bring out Heartland Draco, I just can't kill this dude. The only way that I can do something here is if I bring out Crooked Cook and I pop all of my stuff, then maybe I can make him go over 3500. I definitely have more card advantage than him. We're getting to get another plus with Yellow Gadget here. And when I play Green Gadget, another one. He decreases all of my attack turn after turn. But I mean, I can't really do much about that. So Green Gadget, give me a Red Gadget. And I gotta go for it here, I think. Crooked Cook. Now the question is, if I destroy all of the monsters, do I get enough damage output? I think I did the math, pop in my own card, getting another monster with Monster Reborn. So pop in just everything. And I don't go over 3500, but I do have 3500 exact. So we crash, I get rid of the dude. I've got my 2 Destroyer Dynamos. Please don't get that fucker out again. But of course he does. All he has to do is just banish 2 cards from the graveyard and it's gonna come back. Oh, God, that's a pain in my ass. But stupidly enough, he summoned another monster, 2000, and he attacked my dude. I don't know what he's doing. This guy's so bad. He's so bad, but because, Raid Raptors is a much better archetype than something like Gadgets. They bring out this dude, you don't have an out. If it wasn't for that dude, I would have checked him. But I just don't have, this isn't one of those decks where I can really deal with monsters that go over, that are immune to everything, basically. But because of this stupid move he made, all I gotta do now is use Heartland Draco, and we get the GG. So, yeah, this guy, he wasn't a good player at all, but it just goes to show you that sometimes you never know if you're playing against a player that's so bad, even with an invincible monster, you could find a way to win. Like, I poked him for damage every time I saw the opportunity. I used Heartland Draco, I used the Machine Train, and, direct damage here, direct damage there, battle damage there, stupid misplays that he made there, and then the Crooked Cook. We got the GG. Now this dude, I can just straight up know he's using some sort of anti-meta deck. So non-conventional deck. But it could give us some trouble. But this is going to be a nice back and forth match. I'm quite sure. Because my gadgets float. He's using a bunch of frustrating stuff like Thunder King Ryo here. It's going to mess with us. But my back row monster here now is 3400. And you guys can see this is quite useful. I mean, this is something that you can do to just use it to get over monsters that you can't really pop, that will have like 3000 attack or something, like the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Solid Judgment my ass, and gonna sacrifice Thunder King Ryo to get rid of Black Ship of Corn. So now I'm just left with 1 card. But he's left with not so many things as well. Now, the Hornet Heaven isn't going to be very good because this guy, he's not using the type of deck that's going to go to the extra deck much. He's using the pot of, it's not Pot of Extravagance, the pot of whatever the hell that lets you grab 1 card. You reveal and then you grab. Summon the Fossil Dyna Pachycephalo. It's not going to affect me too much. There we go. We see the Silver Gadget. And like I've said, it's not going to affect me too much. It's a monster with weak stats. And I go to the extra deck, of course, for the gadgets, but I don't have to. That's the beauty of this deck. Like, against this sort of anti-meta matchup, we can go neck and neck for sure. Now he's gonna use the Card of Demise card, which I don't really like, but control decks, they gotta use this card, back row decks. Draw a bunch of things, and he had to discard one card, but I mean, he got so much back row, it's worth it. I'm just gonna pass the turn though, because with my 2000 defense, Ancient Gear Gadget, Thunder King Ryo can't get over that. So setting a monster, passing the turn, and this is gonna give me the chance to build up my card advantage here. And now that he has two monsters, I guess now I can use the Raigeki there. Get rid of everybody. Uh, just in case he was going to do something. And this is what you got to do. You know, mindful. I didn't play the Raigeki immediately when I saw it. Waited for him to get a second monster, and then we got the +1. Get rid of Thunder King Ryo and the second card. So, go Gadget. I'm putting him in the danger zone right now. I just need one more poke. He has 4 back row. Looks like he's going to activate one. Putting the Gadget back in the deck. Starlight Road. I guess with this, I don't need to be afraid of having a bunch of back row now. And his 2000 monster, I don't know why he attacked. Both of us are 2000. And I gotta end my turn here. I get the bicycle wheel gadget here, but I can't really utilize it, and I don't want to commit another monster right now. Gotta wait for more things. Maybe, hopefully, I see some back row removal. It's gonna set another monster, set another back row, and he has no hand now. Get Ash Blossom, not quite what I need here. I decide to set my dude 2000 defense. Let's see what he's gonna do. He summons Thunder King Ryo and flips the Fossil Dyna. Perhaps that wasn't the best play. I mean, it's gonna prevent me from special summoning now, but now that I know that's the card, I'm gonna out it. Using MST, he decided to chain Solemn Judgment. I guess he really wanted to protect that specific back row. I don't know if that's wise, because I haven't used Duster yet, I think. So if I see it, it's going to be pretty good. I mean, this game is getting kind of long. We're just drawing a card every turn. Eventually, I might see it. And this is just how old school Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2002, 2003 used to be. Just back and forth, a lot of turns. Sometimes matches would go over 30 turns. Just slowly grinding it out, trying to out your opponent, check your opponent one card at a time. So, gonna activate this back row, get rid of my dude, and now I just have the Ancient Gear Gadget, another card of Demise, draw 2 cards, but I mean, he only got 1 card, had to discard 2. I mean, hopefully he decks out or something. I mean, his back row is full, so card of Demise isn't going to be very effective here. We get our own Solemn Judgment, going to play that down. I got my big Destroyer Dynamo Golem dudes. Can't utilize them just yet. And we get the Gold Gadget. I'm just going to end the turn though. I'm building my hand. I'm not playing any monsters. You never know what he might have. So I'm just going to wait for Duster or something. And that's going to be pretty good. So keep passing the turn. Not going to commit anything, my friend. Just going to wait for you to make the mistake. I'm just building up my shit. Eventually I'll see what I need. And we see another gadget. Have to discard something here, but we do. I mean, it would be stupid of me to just summon a bunch of monsters and attack to his back row. He puts the dudes in defense mode because I think he realized, damn, I'm going to deck out. I can't get over this 2000 defense monster. I need to just bait this dude. So he puts the dudes in defense mode. And now he's attacking, decreasing the damage. I think he's trying to do something here. That's why he's attacking. But all I got to do is just keep ending my turn. And he's going to deck out before me while I keep waiting for Harpy's Feather Duster. So he keeps attacking, trying to decrease his life points. I think he's trying to do a little combo with one specific back row or something. But it's fine with me. And I'm just gonna keep passing the turn, get rid of Ash Blossom. That's probably not gonna mean anything in this match at this point. So he keeps going. And activating this, putting the dude back in the deck. I should have known. Activating that shit and ending the turn. So now, what are we going to do now? I'm going to play MST, get rid of your back row there, and activate the Swords of Concealing Light. There goes the back row, and now it's time for Destroyer Dynamo. Gonna start popping his shit one by one. Get rid of the 2000 dude. It's gonna chain another back row again. Damn, two of my cards. Okay, but I kept the Solemn Judgment and the Starlight Road there. Pot of Duality, it's fine with me. And I basically just have complete control. You're not going to be able to deal with this dude easily. Set a bunch of cards once again, but I just gotta pop them turn after turn. Got this free pop effect with my Gadget Golem. Pop the monster. He's going to chain compulsory evocation. I'm actually going to let you, because it's a -1 for you. Going to keep the Solemn Judgment. Summon the Duel Gadget. Attack. I didn't even have to use Solemn Judgment, and it's a GG. So I hope you guys enjoyed these matches with gadgets. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What